Hi students, we'll move on to powerhouse costing. This is the second part of it. In operating costing, already we have studied transportation costing. Okay, there we have studied how to fix the price per passenger or per loading capacity per load of the goods transportation. Right here, you're going to study per units of electricity generated, how much it is going to cost. Okay, so powerhouse mainly performances two functions here, two productions. One it is steam production, one more it is electricity generation. Okay, so mainly we'll divide the expenses under two heads. One it is steam production cost, one more it is electricity generation cost here. Okay, earlier in transportation we have divided into three. Repairs and maintenance was separate, standing charges was separate, and running charges. Here it is only two, steam and electricity. Okay, other expense you can refer here. So we'll move on to the first problem. Following data pertaining to the year 2019-20. So 1 year expenses they are given. Prepare a cost sheet showing the cost of electricity generated. So clearly they are mentioning here per unit of kilowatt by thermal production, thermal power station. So clearly they have given here it is electricity generation cost. Whatever cost they have given, it is related to electricity. Here they have given total units generated, it is 50 lakh kilowatts. Okay, so other expenses they are given like operating labor, you have repairs and maintenance, lubricant oil, plant supervision, administration overhead, coal consumed here, concentrate here, coal consumed per kilowatt for the year is 2 kg per kilowatt. They are consuming 2 kg, which cost 0.05 per kg. Okay, depreciation charge 10% on capital cost at 3 lakh. So on 3 lakh depreciation you have to calculate 10%, and interest charged. Okay, it also have to calculate 5% on capital amount. Capital amount nothing but it is 3 lakh here. Okay, so first we'll calculate coal charges here. So for one per kilowatt, for 1 kilowatt they are taking 2 kgs of coal. So how many units we have generated kilowatts here? It is 50 lakh. So 50 lakh into 2 kg, you'll get it 1 crore or 100 lakhs. Okay, 0.05 you have to multiply it because per kg it costs 0.05. So coal consumed rate you'll get it as 5 lakh. Okay, so come to the cost sheet. All the expenses you should write here. Operating labor, repairs and maintenance, no changes at all here. No need to convert it for any month or year because all the expenses they are given for year only. Okay, depreciation you have to calculate on 3 lakh 10%, and interest on capital it is on 3 lakh only, it is 5%. So all together if you add you will get 8 lakh 95,000, which you have to calculate for per kilowatts. Okay, units generated. So 8 lakh 95 divided by 50 lakh, you will get 0.179 per unit. So which you can round up 0.18 per kilowatt here. I hope you understood it. The next we'll move to second problem. Find the cost of per unit electricity generated for the month of April 2020. So all the expenses whatever they are given, it is per month now. Okay, for the April 2020 you have to calculate. First they are given all fuel charges. Coal 600 tons 11 per ton, coke 250 tons 15 per ton, handling charges 50 paisa per ton. So you have to handle all the raw materials or fuels whatever you have brought. For that they are charging 50 paisa per ton. Okay, ash removal charges 80 tons at 25 paisa. So ash removal, it is ash we have, it is 80 tons per which you have removed at cost of 25 paisa per ton. Okay, cost of water pumped from the Krishna river was 80,000 gallons at 37 and half paisa per 1000 gallons. Okay, gallons nothing but measurement of liquid things here. Okay, oil 25 gallons at 4 per gallon. So this one directly they have given, so no need to calculate it. Credit on account of means all the sales items whatever you have collected amount on the sales that they have given, sale of ash, cost of steam supplied to manufacturing units and all. Okay, the salaries and wages of the staff per month it is 512. Then depreciation, boiler you have it as 6%, then generator 4%, building 1%, and this year it is cost they have given 10,000, 60,000 and 6,000, and this is per annum you are having, which you have to convert it for month depreciation. Okay, then monthly technical supervision charges amounted to 493. Total units generated you have 1,22,500. In that loss of due to leakage you are having 2,500 units. So normal loss you are having here, because due to leakage it is lost. So first we'll calculate actual units generated, total units minus normal loss. 1,22,500 minus 2,500. So total units generated, it is actual units, it is 1,20,000. Then handling charges you have to take. Coal you have 600 and coke 250. So both you should add here. You'll get 850 tons into 0.50. You'll get 425 here. Then water pumping charges 32 and half, nothing but 0.375 here. Okay. So for 1000 gallons it is 0.375 they are charging. So for 80,000 gallons how much? So if you multiply and divide it, you'll get it as 30 rupees. Okay. The next one, cost of steam supplied. Okay, here they have given cost of steam supplied to manufacturing shops 15,000 units at 10 rupees, 10 per 1000 units. Okay, rupees 10 they are charging per 1000 units. How many units they have supplied for us? It is 15,000. So for 15,000 units, 15,000 into 10 divided by 1000, you'll get 150. Okay, cost of steam supplied, which now we have to prepare that powerhouse cost sheet here. Okay, first you have to write two heads: steam production cost and electricity generation cost. First, coal you have expense, coal 600 tons into 11, 6,600, coke 250 tons into 15, 3,750. Handling charges here we have calculated, it is 425, that only you should write. Then next one, ash removal charges 80 they have given, 80 tons it is 25 paisa per ton. So 80 into 0.25, you'll get 20. Water pumping charges here we have calculated in working note, it is 30 rupees. Okay, then lubricant oil 25 into 4. Oil charges they have given here 25 gallons, rupees 4 per gallon. So 25 into 4, 100 you'll get. Now depreciation. Okay, depreciation nothing but boiler you have, then generator you have, and building. Okay, boiler and building will lies under steam production. Generator will lies under electricity production. Okay, electricity cost. So boiler will take here on 1000 it is 6% for 1 month, you'll get 50,000, and building 6,000 1% for 1 month, it you'll get it is 5 rupees. Okay, the next one we have steam of total you should take total of this cost of steam production unit. Then next what they are given, monthly technical supervision charges amounted to rupees 493. Technical charges you should write under electricity here, 493. The next one, salary they have given, salary and wages of the staff per month 512, that also will lies under electricity generation. Then total units generated. Okay, depreciation on generator 4% on 60,000. On 60,000 4%, 1 by 12, you'll get for 1 month, you'll get it as 200. So all you should add, you'll get it as 12,000. So per cost per ton, okay, 12,000 divided by 1,20,000 you have to do, not 1,22,500. Okay, we have calculated actual units that you have to take 1,20,000. So you'll get 0.10 per unit of tons. Okay, I hope you understood. If you get any doubt, get back to me. Okay.